Hello, Kindred. How are we this evening? Yeah? Good.
Cautiously optimistic.
Cautiously optimistic. I like to hear that. We don't hear that enough these days.
Oh, you know me.
We pick up shortly after the curtain was pulled back, wherein Prunella, or where it was discovered that Prunella and Ro were involved in a moment. Turns out Prue got a little hungry, and Ro offered sustenance. For those of you that would know this term, which I think is a good chunk of you here, this means Prunella is effectively a blood leech. Taken the wrong way, that can have disastrous consequences. And it's highly frowned on for a lot of kindred within proper kindred society. Seraphina has taken Prunella down to her office and is unfortunately indisposed for the rest of the evening. The party's starting to wind down. Your phone rings. Chimes. A text message for those of you that would have access to text messages from the hospital. Ryder has sent a message. It says Elizabeth is looking to speak to someone. They're looking to speak to all of you. And it might be in your best interest to head back to the hospital ASAP. This is where we're going to pick up tonight, as we venture off on your quest. See where the road takes you.
So who all is going to the hospital?
That's what I'd like to know.
Well, I think we should. Do you think it would be wise? She may have information.
Okay, I'm just taking account of who's on the screen and who's actually like in the room with us. So it took me a second. Sorry.
Oh.
All right. Those of you that are going to the hospital, let's go. I'm ready.
Okay.
Jimmy's getting into the front passenger seat, and he's pulling out his little time and says, as everyone gets in, and he turns to Sweet and says, "Can you make it before the last sand falls?"
You're joking, right?
TikTok.
And Maeve, you're coming with us, right? Or are you staying?
I'm trying to decide if that's a good idea. She already has like her cards out and she's just like shuffling through them, being like, let's take a look.
You don't have the time. Get your ass in the car. We're going. The cards can tell you what they think on the way there. Let's go.
Maki kind of looks over at Maeve and goes, "Come on, it'll be a good time." Usually is with this lot.
I did just start this job, but I do have a feeling I'm supposed to be there, so sure.
Yay!
Wipe your feet off. If you smoke in my car, I will kill you. That's good.
I haven't smoked since nearly 80 years?
Everyone gets the same warning. It's everyone gets the same right. That way, you can't claim that you didn't know.
Fair.
And I will make my way there as quickly as possible without, break any laws. Would you like me to roll for that?
You make your way to the hospital, across the city, wide streets, pre-dawn air. You can smell the sun. It's not quite there just yet. This leg of your journey, however, may not leave you enough time to get to your various houses and haven before the sun rises. As you pull up in front of an old abandoned hospital, Riverside Healing Center, been closed since the early 80s. For those of you that haven't been here before, rumored to be haunted, actually. Lots of mysterious goings on, people going missing. Car pulls up outside the front door. Ryder is standing at the front door. This is a big guy. Like, he's built. He just kind of looks at the group, looks at the car for a moment, raises an eyebrow. He doesn't actually look all that pleased. He looks really pissed. Like he's just been through something. He waits till the doors are open. I hope you had a productive evening.
Maki looks him up and down and goes, "Looks like we had a better night than you, bud."
Yeah, well, let's just say that there's a reason we don't get invites to your court.
I wish
have to
didn't
tell me
get
about
those
that.
invites either.
I would love to hear about it when I wake
Later.
up.
Right now, there's apparently a sick Tremere that wants to talk to us, and the clock's ticking.
That's interesting.
Tick tock, tick tock.
Maeve, I'm gonna get you to roll me wits plus occult, please.
I've got
Six,
two successes.
two successes?
4 failures.
Are any of those successes a 10?
I've got 2 6s.
Are any of your failures, any of your hunger dice a 1?
No, my hunger dice is one of the successes.
There's
Oh
something.
wait, I'm wrong. It's a 9. It's a 9. I'm wrong. The hunger dice was a 9.
There's something off about this man standing in the doorway. Just, he smells earthy. He smells like, almost like a force against nature. He smells feral. His eyes are almost staring at you. Like staring through you. And then quickly he looks at the rest of the group. So Elizabeth's been setting up an office. Apparently she's looking at opening a clinic.
What kind of clinic?
Specifically for supernaturals, medical wise.
Remember, you still.
Okay, but like, you said this was an emergency, and like the sun's about to go up.
We've got room for you to sleep.
You're assuming I want to sleep here.
You're welcome to venture out into the sun, but I guess follow me.
I guess we're gonna have to
Long
make
step
do.
inside.
Ryder.
By the way, remember.
Yes, Ocean.
By the way, remember, you still owe me a session or two.
You what?
He's talking to Ryder. He's saying, by the way, you still owe me a session or two.
Anytime I have an open schedule.
Seems we're both busy.
Just gotta hit me up. He leads you all inside. Down a few hallways. Down one very lonely and dark hall. There's a light burning at the end of it. Light shining out through the door at the end of it. He just kind of hums to himself as he makes his way down the hallway. Turns a corner. Standing in this room is a rather tired-looking red-headed woman. Kind of going over charts, clipboards, inventory lists. You, wanted...
Oh, hi. Hi. I think that Liz would only recognize Maki. I don't think she's ever, like, officially met anybody else. Well, okay. So, three people that she knows, and then one person she hasn't met yet. Hi, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate this. She looks really disheveled, like disastrously. Just like she asked you to come here, and she looks surprised to see you. That's how disheveled she is, trying to like get everything set up. So I'll just make this clear. I need you guys to go after Mad Val.
Jimmy steps
Well, I
up.
mean, I was already gonna, but sure.
Jimmy steps up and says, I know. We need information you have, I think. Maybe.
I can give you everything I have about her, and I'm always free to message. I would have gone after her the second I woke up, but I can barely leave the hospital as it is.
Doing my own little research on it, I've heard of a priest that may have her. I need to know who the priest is and where they're located. We need this information.
I know. I hear you. Elizabeth will basically start looking through all of the different, like, beige folders on her desk. Like, I literally just put it here. Like, she's going through all of her papers until finally she is like, oh, thank God, and just pulls out just a file. It's thick. Just lays it out on the exam table just so you guys can see everything. It's like, this is all documentation I have. Archbishop Gabriel Sullivan has given us a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble.
Maki pipes up and goes, "You could say that again."
Maki, you are well aware. And
So wait, this bishop guy, he's the one that killed Maki's
yes.
old Domador?
Well, if you want to be technical, yes and no. He's the one that sent them to the Shadowlands, from what I was told.
Yes.
So he's the one responsible.
He's the one responsible, but there's also the man in the sweatpants.
Right.
I would like to be able to get a full dissertation regarding how Val is, why Val is being hunted or captured or whatever it is. From the very start, from what you can remember, I would love that information. I would love to know more about what makes Val so unique.
Well, it's not like
Well-
there's a lot of Methuselahs walking around.
I was about to say. Also, there is, and this I don't know what, but from all of our adventures, if you would call them that, we have learned that Val has something special about her. I don't know what it is. There's something about her that people would want. I don't know what it is. So that's all the really of that nature I can give you. And then she just like you just see her fists clench on the exam table. Just again, I would be going after her right now. She's a sister to me.
What's she like?
A smile. Just she is intensely beautiful and graceful and so incredibly strong. I have never met anyone who has that level of mental, physical, and emotional strength, and yet could be so gentle and loving to what she was affectionate towards. I've been through the ringer with her, and it's been too long. She's got to come home. I don't want her to think she's alone.
How long has it been since her disappearance?
How long has it been?
It's actually been probably a few days to maybe a week and a half.
How do you know it's this Father Sullivan or Archbishop Sullivan?
Again, this is our he's been the one putting us through hell
I
this
get
past few months. Look, I don't have any confirmation on who it was who took her. I just need her back. As soon as fucking possible.
Do you know the whereabouts? Or are we going to have to kind of sprawl out and try to find it?
Unfortunately, I think this is going to be starting from scratch. But it has something to do with gray sweatpants and Archbishop Sullivan. I know it. It has to. There's no way. The night that she was taken, we were distracted by gray sweatpants in order for them to get her. There has to be a connection there.
Gray sweatpants?
It's... Oh, hello. And Elizabeth just extends her hands. I'm Elizabeth, by the way.
Maeve Bryn.
Oh, right. She's I'm Seraphina's.
Yeah. I assumed. literally, the only thing we know about this guy is that he's powerful and he wears gray sweatpants.
And he's dead as soon as I get my hands on him.
Good.
First things first. Where did you meet him, or how do you know? What does he look like? Where did you find him? Where would be the place to find him?
He's always attacked us. He has always been on offense.
You say he's an archbishop, yes.
Gray Sweatpants is different from Gabriel. Gray Sweatpants is the one that kidnapped me. And hung
Are you
me
sure?
from a meat hook.
Again, everything is in this file. I made it for you. And if you have any more questions, you can always message me, but I think sunrise is about to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, this...
So Jimmy ends up reaching up and taking the file and just slides it on over to his journal. And he's holding them both like they're a precious egg.
You can add that to your inventory.
And sweets. Oh, go ahead.
Okay, wait, you go ahead.
Okay. Sweets will give Elizabeth her card. Listen, Myth Muscles over there told us what you're trying to do here. If you need someone discreet and quick to show you clients around, let me know. And if you have more information, just text me to this number instead of sending Angry Werewolf Mail. And I'll do my best to get back to you.
To be
May
fair,
have
I didn't know he was gonna be angry. But he
Right.
went!
Oh,
Ryder
he's
speaks.
He's
Ry-
obviously had a day.
Ryder speaks up. I'm not angry at any. But I do think I'm going to knock a certain prince down a peg or two.
Oh, go ahead. And if you can actually tell us or at least film it so I can watch
Yes.
it later, I would pay.
I will consider that.
Be careful, because I'm still a part of the Camarilla at this
to go
Oh,
time.
are you?
I am. You know this. It's the one reason why we end up being able to meet with the prince without things.
Ew.
I will show you guys to where you can stay the night completely safe. This hospital is more than safe, considering all the frickin' vampires and werewolves we have in this place.
There's about 50 of us, and if you think anything is getting through us during the day,
I actually have a spot that I've slept here before, so I'm gonna go find the
No
room I
worries.
usually crash in.
for the rest of you, we have your own individual rooms while you're here. If you need to hold out here, I suppose, since you're doing jobs for us, consider those rooms yours. Place to lie low. Yeah.
Aw, thanks for thinking I need your permission, Wolfman. See you later, Ryder.
Don't make me break you.
Please?
Maki.
Is this what they
What?
consider foreplay here?
No,
It's-
that's just.
That's just how we show affection.
Oh.
This
Well-
is how Ryder knows that I don't want to murder him in his sleep.
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa.
Maeve goes ahead and hands Liz a card that says Maeve Brim in beautiful gold script. It's black on one side. And then the other, if she flips it over, actually has a phone number and a card reader above it. My number, so you can get in contact.
Jimmy,
Elizabeth will take your numbers, put them in her phone, and text you, "This is Elizabeth Nothing," so that you two also have her number.
Jimmy is scribbling down his name and number, trying to make it look professional, but it's failing
Oh, babe.
miserably. And
Oh,
then
oh,
he
sweetheart.
puts Mental Health LLC and tears it off his little journal and goes, "My card."
Can I read that? Can I
Again,
read
just-
that? As he's
Tippy
giving it?
typey. Elizabeth is like, "Do you want it back, considering you only have the one?"
Nah, I can make copies, no worries.
Okay. Puts it in lab coat pocket.
All right, tall man.
And
would- Like to go to bed.
and Jimmy, if you ever want to set up a spot to have sessions, you are more than welcome to come talk to us. I would love to continue adding to the clinic.
Oh, that reminds me. I do have a place, I think. Sammy was trying to lock it in for me, but I don't know if whatever happened with it. I've been trying to get it, figure out if we actually bought it or not. I thought we did, but I didn't get the deed.
We'll figure it out. It's okay. We'll figure it
One
That's not
step
hard
at a
to figure
time.
out.
As the night winds down and you are all shown to your individual rooms, nothing like overly extravagant. There's a bed, there's a desk, a chair, side table, blackout curtains in each room. This room has been meticulously designed so that vampires such as yourself can inhabit them without a problem during the day. Like somebody thought of all the bells and whistles. Wonder who that could be. The sun rises. The day passes by. Yes, sweets.
Just making sure that I did send a text to my ghoul before I went down for the day, letting him know that I was safe and good.
And he acknowledges. He'll keep the homestead. The day passes by. The sun slowly starts to set. For you, it's almost just a blink of an eye, almost like a black void. As is so often the nights these days. These nights. As you pull yourselves out of bed and you convene next evening, you can, for those of you that are kindred, roll me a rouse check. Okay. Jimmy, you can take a point of hunger. Sweets, you can take a point of hunger. Maki, you can take a point of hunger. Sam, you can take a point of hunger. Yes, ma'am.
How do I roll that?
It's going to be a singular D10. You let me know if it's a success or a fail. Maeve could take a point of hunger. Everybody gets hungrier. Of the
That's what happens when you don't sleep in your own bed.
As you convene, it is left to you lot to decide amongst yourselves your next move. But before we get to that, Elizabeth, There's a knocking. Front door.
Elizabeth will approach the front door and open it a little crack.
Would our new individual like to describe themselves?
You essentially see a feminine figure standing in jeans, sneakers, a hoodie that's black and red with these cute little cat ears on the top. But otherwise, the hood is pulled so far down their face that it sort of makes a shadow over them. And she kind of looks up and says, "Oh, descriptions. You're Elizabeth?"
Yes, I am.
I'm Danica. Sammy sent me.
Oh, right. Come in. And Elizabeth will open the door and let you in. And then close the door.
I heard that there's a group looking for someone, and she decided I was the one that's the group of you that I needed to help.
Yes, and that is very fortunate timing because they are all here. They're just getting ready for the day.
Well, okay. And then she moves the hood back, kind of shakes a little bit. Purple hair goes down her shoulders, essentially, like she's got a shortcut. It's almost, and I'm going to pull the pop culture reference, it's almost Ramona Flowers-esque level of haircut, essentially. And if you look at her face, you would describe her as attractive, if not for the gigantic gash that runs diagonally right across her face, as if someone was intentionally marking it out. And it's a really deep and painful and deforming looking gash, essentially.
Elizabeth is gonna message the people and let them know that the person Sammy sent is here.
We can assume you end up taking Danica basically to where they're gathered.
Mm-hmm. Hello. So everybody, this is Danica.
She looks around and kind of...
Jimmy is just looking kind of behind his portable hourglass, and is just kind of doe-eyed and looking, and hi.
Sweets is doing her whole, like, I'm gonna sit on a chair and put my feet up on a table and, like, raise the back too. So it's just kind of dangling there. And she's drinking her blood bag like it's a Capri Sun with the straw in the middle.
Oh, may I get one of those?
Yeah, they're, you know, the ones in the car. There's the cooler in there. Just help yourself. My God.
You have blood bag Capri Suns?
Yeah.
That sounds
It's
amazing.
the only way to enjoy it.
Maki is sitting on the table, and her legs are kind of like dangling off next to Sweets. And she just kind of looks at Danica and goes, "What's up?"
Maeve is like got cards spread out next to Maki's legs and has like actively been doing this thing of doing like do a spread, not like the outcome, shuffle through the cards again, look at it and be like grumpy, shuffle through the cards again, put it out, grumpy, and then just try another deck.
What are you doing? Elizabeth will look down and like be fascinated with the cards. It's just like, wow.
Have you never seen someone do readings before?
I've seen maybe like once or twice, but like I've never seen up close.
So like it looks like the cards in her hand are actually just shuffling themselves when she does it.
That's incredible.
Jimmy just
Hey, Meg, you should totally do her. Oh wait, sorry. I mean, like cards. Like, fuck it.
I'm not sure if that'll work because they just keep giving me the same answer over and over and over again, and I'm starting to get annoyed by it.
What's the answer?
ask the different question.
So she shuffles them. She pulls it out and the first card she pulls the Empress, then Strength, and then the Chariot. I've got this like 6 times.
I know. I watched. You've been doing this for like 30 minutes.
Jimmy walks.
What could that mean? Sorry, Jimmy.
I'm not entirely
Go ahead, Ocean.
Jimmy walks over to Danica. So, looks like you've been through hell and back. You'll fit right in. And may I ask what clan you are?
That's kind of rude.
Not rude, unless you're Camarilla.
She blinks a couple of times. Goes, really? This right here? You're gonna ask me what clan I am?
You're beautiful. Now tell me what clan you are.
That is an assumption we do not make. Why did I become Russian?
Yeah, Jimmy's kind of wholesome in a weird way. Don't just answer his question. Or you know,
It really
you don't
makes no
have to.
harm. You don't have to,
No,
but
it's
like
fine. I'm a Nosferatu.
Bless you.
Solve it.
Ooh.
And trust me, sweetheart, I used to be beautiful. That is not what I am anymore.
Still beautiful.
Darling, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And in my eyes, you're still gorgeous.
haven't you ever heard that people like women with scars? They think it's hot.
Oh, Maki, do you have scars?
Wouldn't you like
Emotionals.
Right up my alley.
Shut the fuck up.
That was a deep
So,
Let me be
Danica.
mysterious for once.
Right. So mysterious. Anyway, Danica, how are you? Do you know who we're looking for, or do you how are you going to help us? I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. Obviously, if Sammy trusts you, there's good reason. But
When it comes to information and networking and things like that, I happen to have some skills. So,
Oh,
if you're
good.
searching for someone, I might be able to help.
A particular set of skills?
That
Yes.
makes you someone's nightmare? Accrued over a period of time? Anyways, do you know who Archbishop Sullivan is?
Gabriel Sullivan.
Gabriel Sullivan, sorry.
We didn't discuss this, Blaze, but I'm pretty sure that Sammy would have at least given Danica an overview of things.
Would have briefed. Just to solidify, roll me a wits plus. We're gonna say academics research if you've got it.
I do not have academics.
In that case, wits plus occult.
while Danica's doing that, Maki's kind of like musing to herself. Do you think one of the werewolves would let me drink straight from the tap?
I was about to call mine. I'll worry about that later. Jimmy,
Sorry, go ahead.
Jimmy, you have that file, right?
See.
Can we see that?
Danica, you would know that Archbishop Gabriel Sullivan has given the group a fair amount of trouble over the last few months. Been basically a thorn in their side, along with this gray sweatpants guy that they were talking, or sorry, you weren't there for that, along with a gray sweatpants guy. They seem to be somehow connected. You would also know that Archbishop Gabriel Sullivan is the reason that part of this group ended up in the Shadowlands and actually lost one of their members. Basically, Sammy's given you a rundown of all of the information possible, so while it's still secondhand, you would have a decent knowledge of what's going on.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yes, Maki.
Yeah, she... Sorry.
Would Sammy also have told Danica that Maki was kidnapped by Gray Sweatpants Man?
More than likely.
Okay.
Yes, I've been brought up to speed.
You wanted the files, were you wanting me to give it to her? Or did you want to see it yourself? He's talking to Maeve.
I was about to see if Maki could get off of this table and we could actually take a look at all of it.
You could at least say please.
Please?
Fine.
Maeve, like, puts her hand on Maki's, like, hand on her, like, leg, and it's like, would you please move, darling?
Yes,
Jimmy's
pretty face. And
Jimmy's
Maki pops up.
Jimmy is reaching out, taking Danica's hand, and like a kid, is guiding her over to the table that Maki is now getting off of while placing the folder in front of everyone, opening it and spreading it very carefully across the table.
Ryder clears his throat from the doorway of the room. You guys figured out what you're doing? I'm assuming you've accepted Elizabeth's request.
Truthfully,
Oh,
we
this
were
was-
already planning this.
This was
Coincidence.
already planned.
Thank the gods for small favors. Do you know what your next move is?
Let me explain.
Figuring that
What?
out.
No. It's too much to explain. Let me summarize. Yes.
So what's your next move?
We just got
We're-
up.
We're going to look over all of these, and if I'm not mistaken, there's got to be a parallel between where they are and where their employment is.
Yes, Maeve.
While they're talking, can I go through the paperwork and see if I find anything that pertains to the reading that I've just had?
Plus investigation?
What was the first one? I didn't hear the...
Plus intelligence plus investigation.
Okay. Three.
While that's happening, Elizabeth is going to lean over, like, close to Maki and whisper, "Yeah, they will. Some of them will let you drink straight from the tap, but you'll find that their blood turns you quite feral."
You hear a chuckle from Ryder standing at the door.
And you think that would put me off? Why?
"Oh no, I just wanted to let you know." Wink.
Jimmy's coming up.
Do you know, like, who? Because, like, and, like, she leans in really close to Elizabeth to, like, whisper. It's like, I can't drink from a bag. So, like, I kind of really need to, like, so can, like, do you actually know? She's looking like, I'm fucking hungry, man.
Oh, I do know of a few, but also, at the Velvet Pussycat, didn't they just open the dollhouse?
Yeah, but that would require me to go to the Velvet Pussycat right now. We're kind of busy.
Elizabeth is gonna look over to Ryder and basically say, is a couple of them in tonight?
You need to go find someone?
Yes.
Unless you're offering.
I'm sorry. I'm reserved for one at the moment. You see his eyes flick to Elizabeth?
Oh. And like Maki looks at Elizabeth and like winks and goes, nice.
I saw that.
I'll see who I can find. Give me a moment.
Can they at least be kind of hot?
They're all werewolves. They're all hot.
Okay, have you
And
seen
confirm every werewolf hot.
I'll see what I can find. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
And Ryder will head off. Maeve, sorry, you were looking for...
I was comparing the reading I did to the paperwork to see if I could find anything that matches. They give me an idea of where to start. I got 3 successes, 2 fails. No blood die.
So that would give you somebody who's large and in charge, somebody who knows exactly where they belong in this world, somebody who's not afraid to show it, somebody who owns themselves and their domain with apology, somebody who knows how to tweak things, somebody who shows strength, specifically a woman. And somebody who knows how to make connections.
Would
You do know somebody like that. You're currently working for her.
you might not need the person tonight. Because I think we're going to have to go back to the Velvet Pussycat.
Do not cancel the werewolf. I will still be taking the werewolf. I need an extra boost in my energy. I'm tired.
I mean,
So Danica.
that's valid, love.
So Danica, where do you come from?
Well, you mean originally? Like born, or what do you mean?
Where do you spend most of your existence when you're not here?
Oh. I live in an apartment building in the basement. And I spend a lot of my time in a warehouse doing technology stuff.
And yeah,
And she kind of has a little sparkle in her eyes when she says that.
just a reminder, when you're not on the premises, you can't actually speak the name Velvet Pussycat.
Oh,
I
That-
was
you didn't
I was
know?
getting ready to say
Sorry.
that too. It's one of the few times I was ever going to pedant.
No, you're good. Basically an enchantment. Every time you try to speak about the Velvet Pussycat, anyone that's in it, or any business that's gone on there, you literally can't. It's like it locks up in your throat. You cannot talk about it. Part of the enchantment of the place.
So instead, she would have said, "I may have to. We may have to go back to my place of work."
Beautiful.
Yeah. And also
Sounds
leaned
like a
into
werewolf.
Sweet. And also leaned into Sweets and been like, does he always pry into people's personal businesses like this?
Yeah, he's just really curious about everything. He doesn't get out much.
Oh, all right, that makes a lot more sense now.
I can hear you.
I know.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't say it was a bad thing, yeah. It's why we love you.
So, what is your course of action? Where are you going?
I'm drinking some werewolf blood, and then I'm going to Seraphina's.
Yeah, they,
I guess back to the Sweets Mobile.
Seraphina, or not Seraphina, sorry, Ryder comes back a few moments later with a werewolf in tow. He's wearing a wife beater with a leather jacket over top, rugged looking.
Maki kind of looks down, looks up. Yeah, you'll do.
I'm glad.
And just grabs him. Grabs him by the wife beater and goes, I'll be back in like, looks at him, give me like 5 minutes. And like walks off to like a private area. Doesn't say anything else. Is just grabbing him by the wife beater and walking off.
This werewolf looks over at Ryder for a moment and just yoinks. Literally. You get a slight growl out of this one, and then I like this one, and gone.
I give you 10 minutes,
I said 5.
and I'm giving
You
you
get-
10. Enjoy it.
Oh no, babe, you're gonna want to take the 10.
It's not like I'm gonna take him back here and fuck him.
Wait, can I do that?
That's 45 minutes we don't have.
Well, never time then.
Yeah, so Maki takes the werewolf and goes to a private area to go have her fill.
Jimmy, still holding the hand of Danica, is now walking over with Danica over to Elizabeth. So this is the person?
Yes.
That Sammy vouches for?
Yes. Damn.
Do you like her?
Sammy sent. Yes, I do.
Okay, that's good enough for me.
Okay.
And then he walks off with Danica again.
Elizabeth is just gonna be just like, okay, just walk over to Sweets and just like very just please get my girl.
In the side
I
chat,
want her to come home.
in the side chat is an image of the werewolf that Maki got.
No, he's hot.
This is Chance.
Wait, no,
Second or
hold on.
third?
Oh, here, hold on. I got another one for you. Give me 1 second.
Wait, hold on.
Here you go.
Second or third?
Isabella's newest brother, Chance?
You're gonna want 20 minutes.
You hear from the back. Maki goes, "It's gonna take 20. Sorry, guys."
I will be coming back for this.
Wait, meta knowledge. Hey, is he?
All you can hear is slurps from the back, from somewhere off in the background.
All I keep thinking of is just the slurps from frickin' Dracula Dead and Loving It.
Sorry, I got asked a question off the sidebar, but meta knowledge. Hey, Kat, is Maeve poly? Are we? We're good. We're solid.
Yeah, 100%. She doesn't get this old without being poly. You're straight and monogamous. That sounds limiting.
20 minutes later, Maki comes back out. Chance actually following behind Maki. Great big grin on his face. Doesn't say a word, but is actually following a few steps behind Maki.
You will see that Maki has written her phone number on his arm with like a marker she found back there.
So here's where things get interesting for you, Maki, because you made a choice. Because you have fed from a werewolf, you now take a -2 dice penalty for all mental attributes, and instead of rolling frenzy checks at hunger 5, you now roll them at hunger 3 until the night's over. Yes, Jimmy.
Well, out of character, how much points of hunger did Maki end up sating?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Are they slaking any?
20 minutes. How many points of hunger did you have?
2.
You would have only been able to sate 1 without killing.
Okay. All right.
So
hold on.
So those consequences are per point of hunger sated.
Okay. So you said it's negative. To give it to me one more time.
-2 dice penalty for all mental attributes until the end of the night. And you now roll frenzy checks at hunger 3 instead of hunger 5 until the end of the night. Basically until the werewolf blood has a chance to work its way out of your system.
Okay. That's fine.
Jimmy is coming up with Danica in hand. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll slate myself.
Sweets is already in the car waiting for you guys. Engine running.
Jimmy is going to guide Danica to the car and says, I get front seat, you get the back seat with the other 2.
That works for me. And then she'll slowly move her hand away and get in the back.
Maeve is in the center. Maeve is in the back seat in the center.
Maki gets in the car and tells Sweets, like, Sweets, I have to tell you how that was later, because that was top tier. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Would eat there again.
Tell me more.
Real happy for you.
As you drive through the city streets, damp. There's a slight mist rolling over some of the streets. Kind of dampens the sounds a little bit. It's quiet tonight. Mist hanging around the street lights. You roll into the downtown quarter. Making your way towards the Velvet Pussycat. You end up passing by the Basilica that's nearby. One actually that Gabriel Sullivan looks over. The door to the Basilica is open. The lights seem to be off. And there's nobody standing in front of the door holding it open. Given how heavy this door is, You would know that it is probably supposed to swing shut of its own weight.
Stop, stop, stop.
The car stops. Sweets just kind of looks at you.
Jimmy gets out of the car.
You know, this is what happened last time when Kieran and them went in. And, I mean, not exactly like this, like the doors weren't open, but like the weird fucking vibes. So, hey Jimmy, maybe we shouldn't get out of the car and go toward the ominous door being open. Because this is how they got sent to the Shadowlands last time.
Reeks of trap.
I mean, I'm new to this group, but if card reading thing told us to go to the place, then we probably need to go to the place.
Jimmy
Cards are
closes
never
his
wrong.
eyes. Jimmy closes his eyes.
Mhm.
And expends a rouse check. Does aura.
Read that one out to me. Does anybody here also have premonition? You close your eyes and you expend your blood to trigger aura. I'm not gonna make you pay the blood for this.
Actually, I succeeded on the arouse check.
We're just gonna pause there for a moment. As you're standing in front of this building, there's an image that flashes just across your brain for a second as you stare at this place. Let me grab it for you. It's there for an instant.
Do I have enough time to draw it?
Quickly. Dexterity plus craft. Yeah, you have enough time to sketch it. It's not great, but I mean, it gets the point across.
I reopen my eyes, look down at it. May I use intelligence occult to figure it out what this symbol means?
Yep, you can try. 5?
Messy.
You know, it's a ward of some sort. Something to do with transportation. Maybe safety.
Jimmy gets back in the car.
And a moment later, you find yourselves outside the Velvet Pussycat. Give the proper passphrase. Walk in through the doors. I'm going to switch music. One moment. Isolde greets you at the door from her usual spot. Quite chipper, actually. Oh, for the moment. Hi! Welcome on in. I'm not going to bother asking if you've been here before, because, I mean, I know you have, but what can I do you for this evening?
Need to see the boss lady.
Seraphina, I think she's got somebody in her office, but I'm sure we can work something out. Is it urgent?
Yes. Jimmy's already headed towards it, towards the spot.
Jimmy? Well.
As Isolde nods, and without another word, she leads you all across through the main performance area, through the bar area, and back towards Seraphina's office, where you can hear a couple of different voices coming from Seraphina's office. Seraphina and an unfamiliar voice talking about, you're not sure. Sounds like, as far as you can make out, a missing person. Isolde knocks on the door.
It's open.
She pushes open the door. I'm sorry to interrupt, Seraphina, but I have a group. I have the coterie from the hospital is here for you, apparently.
Oh?
That's what they're calling ourselves?
I don't know. I don't know what else to call them. I'm just calling them coterie because that kind of just paints the picture for you. But yeah, they said they needed to see you, and they said it's quite urgent.
Maki pipes up. Hey, Seraphina, it's me.
Ah! Not quite the coterie from the hospital I was expecting, but nonetheless one that is always welcome. Come on in. You said it was urgent?
Jimmy walks in, sits down across from the person that Seraphina was just talking to, hands the crudely drawn symbol. Do you know what this is?
Are you handing it to Seraphina? Seraphina raises a brow and says, "Hello, Jimmy. It's very nice to see you. Please come in, have a seat."
Thanks. I just did. Do you know what this
Turn
is?
around, try again. Turn around, try again.
Jimmy stands up, turns around 360 degrees, sits back down.
No.
Hi.
Come back here. Come back here. Out of the room, Jimmy.
Jimmy, we talked about this with manners. You have to come in and say hello and ask if you can sit down. It's all about the manners. I know social things aren't your thing.
Jimmy would reach for the paper again.
Seraphina's not stopping you from taking it, but she's looking at you
Takes it.
expectantly.
Takes the paper, stands up, walks backwards out the door, goes out to about the threshold, comes back, walks to do the same thing, he waves, comes back in. Hi, Seraphina. Can I have a seat? Takes a seat down.
I will let that pass this time, and only because I am in a good mood, relatively speaking.
Also, hi, person that is talking to Seraphina.
Would you like to introduce yourself, what you look like, that sort of thing, and say hi?
She is half seated in a chair. Like she was seated, but her emotion had driven her to rise slightly out of the chair. She has waist-length, wavy black hair. and she's clad in a pair of blue jeans and a red tank top that says "Run your car, not your mouth." She's gonna look over. Hi, Jimmy. Are you looking after Sweets?
Yeah.
Just a quick heads up. Your microphone is brushing against something. Sorry, continue.
Yep.
And she's gonna look back at Seraphina. Listen, they were driving for you, and they went missing. So you need to do something to help get them back.
Darling, as I said, I will gladly do what I can to get them back. However, I'm still trying to figure out how this is somehow my fault. She says that she picks up the paper, looks at it, pauses as she actually looks at it again, looks at Jimmy. Where did you get this?
I saw it on the Basilica. Oh, by the way, Maki, Sweets, and Maeve, and that is Danica. Come, and he's actually trying to beckon them in.
Maki already went in and sat down as soon as Seraphina invited her in, and so Maki's already sitting, and it's just like, Jimmy, I'm over here. Jimmy.
Maeve is like standing behind Maki, just kind of leaning slightly on the chair, refusing to sit right now because she's just kind of watching. And it's a
Danica. Oh, sorry.
And there's a lack of chairs.
Danica is essentially leaning against the wall, and from the sheer lack of embarrassment that fell in this entire thing, she is essentially looking like a teenager who is currently engrossed in their phone and just trying her hardest not to engage in any of this because that was freaking awkward and she doesn't want to deal with it.
Maeve's also having an internal monologue about needing to teach Jimmy manners.
I'm guessing when you say you saw this on the outside of the Basilica, it wasn't actually on the Basilica?
No.
Jimmy's face just goes from jovial to emotionless immediately. Premonition.
And this was a premonition regarding...
I have a slight inkling that it might actually be on why we are looking into Archbishop Gabriel Sullivan.
She looks at it for a long moment, gently tracing her fingers over it. Well, you didn't get the symbol exactly right, but it's close enough.
Didn't have a whole lot of time. It's fleeting at best.
Seraphina, what is it?
Now, darling, why would I give away information for free?
It's a ward.
It's so much more than that.
Because I already owe you multiple things, and I've had a really shitty time, and this has to do about the people who killed Kieran and Anna, and also, kidnapped me. So I would be very appreciative if we could find some information out.
Oh, darling, I'll tell you the information. I just need you to do something for me.
What do you need? And does it have anything to do with these missing drivers?
Yes. So, first of all, I'm sure you are aware of catcalls.
As he As Seraphina talking, she looks over at the other individual in the room. Very pointedly.
I'm going to need you to say that name again.
Cat calls.
Isn't that Sweet's company?
Yes, she shares it with her sister. She says, looking pointedly at the person opposite of her.
Sweets is a driver. I am the owner.
Maeve digs into her titty, takes out a card that says Maeve Bryn on it, and hands it to the other woman, just being like, Maeve Bryn, nice to meet you.
Jimmy is looking directly at Seraphina. I have a question.
I might have an answer.
How do we break it?
You don't. It is not something that is meant to be broken, darling. It is a ward in some ways, in other ways a sigil, other ways a marking and a means of recognition. It is so many things and none at all. But and I will tell you what it is. However, I need a favor. See, one of the drivers, well, part-time drivers, I should say, is currently being held captive.
Along with Val?
Some of you... No. Val has nothing to do with this, unfortunately. This is a petty squabble between drivers, it seems. And since someone's not defending themselves, I guess I will continue to speak about it.
Catalina's going to take the card from Maeve and give Maeve one of her own cards, one that says Cat Call, and it says Catalina Ford on the back side.
She pockets it. Oh, I like that. Oh.
That's the logo for cat calls.
Keep talking, far be it from me to intrude upon your pontification. However, yes, one of our part-time drivers was taken because they were a little butthurt that I beat them in a street race because they would rather, much, much rather, race Sweets.
Sweets is the best. It doesn't matter.
From my understanding of the story, apparently the racer had believed that if they had gone up against Sweets instead of Cat, they would have won.
Oh, fat fucking chance.
It's offensive at best.
Yes. Yes, so now they've taken one of the part-time drivers, and I need him back, not only because, well, he's under the employment of cat calls and we're in a partnership, but also if I don't, Ryder's going to be very, very displeased with me.
Why is Ryder going to be displeased with you?
Because the part-time driver is one of his.
Oh.
One of his, you mean...
Werewolf.
I believe they have the affectionate name Moon Moon.
They called... Hold on. Wait a second. They called themselves Moon Moon?
No, that's their name. And I don't think we'll have to worry about it.
No. That is not his action. Go ahead.
First off, I don't think we'll have to worry about it. There's like 50 of them that will be after him. On top of when's the next full moon?
Not for another 2 weeks.
Hold on. Does Ryder know he's missing? They're missing yet?
Not quite. I'm hoping to get him back before I have to tell him.
Now I
But I
understand
really
your
want to see Ryder's face when you tell him.
No.
No, Seraphina's been good.
God damn it,
I have my
It's
ways
always
of
Moon
quelling.
Moon.
I have ways of quelling that beast. And also, his name isn't actually Moon Moon. They just call him that because of the unfortunate accident that happened during his first transformation.
Oh, do you mean the
I saw that.
accident that happened during his transformation?
Oh, I gotta tell you this story because I was there. I will tell you in the car.
Alright, that sounds good. Also, there's nothing worse than an angry puppy.
An angry alpha puppy. And although
That's-
it can be quite ravishing at times, I'd rather that anger not be directed at me. So here's the deal. You get Moon Moon back before the night is done, and I, she says as she slowly raises the paper looking at all of them, will tell you what this means. I'll even sweeten the pot a bit. Because, Jimmy, I know you want Marcus to join your little coterie. However, unfortunately, he's already spoken for. However, I do have someone that does need to get out a bit more, who at least one of you knows. She says as she slowly brings out her phone and sends off a quick text message. Let's just see if she's still in tonight.
One moment. There we go. Sorry.
Caveat. Along with that, I have to ask, do you want us to do anything to the driver that kidnapped said Moon Moon?
Darling, I don't quite care. From my quick question for the storytellers, they're mortal, right?
Yes.
They're kind.
I call dibs.
Oh,
Damn it.
all right.
No, actually, Jimmy, because of how rude you were, I'm going to give this one to Maki.
No, Jimmy can have it. I had a werewolf earlier. I'm pretty sated.
I'm not drinking him.
Oh, which one? Don't break masquerade.
I wouldn't dream of it, but I don't think he'll be remembering much. At least not of
Seraphina, I'll
this
give you all the
night.
juicy details later, but do we at least know where he is?
I imagine Cat over here can get an address if she says that Sweets is willing to basically race this person. Apparently that's the whole thing. They want to race.
There's a slight knock at your office door, Seraphina.
Perfect timing. Enter!
And Cassie opens the door.
Oh,
Hello.
Cassie, long time no see.
Good to see you too, Maki. You messaged me, ma'am.
Yes, I was wondering if you were hoping... I know you mentioned you were hoping to get out for a bit. How would you feel about going on a low-risk rescue mission?
That sounds great. When do we leave?
Right now.
All right.
Excellent. Thank you so much, my dear. Keep her safe. She's very important to me.
Considering how I was there when I brought her back to you, I wouldn't dream of it.
Hi.
Good girl.
Hi. I'm Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Cassie.
He takes her hand, turns like this, and bows and kisses the back of her hand.
Aw. Thank you. All right. Are we ready to go?
Danica
think so.
sneakily, without looking up her phone, goes, "Oh, I can be polite during that. I can't be polite during." Just angrily.
I know,
muttering.
right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Danica, was it? Is there something you wish to say?
No, your worshipfulness. I'm fine.
Jimmy
Oh, you'll
now
be fun.
Jimmy now is reaching for Cassie's hand and takes it if she doesn't pull away, and is now walking over towards Danica, and is taking Danica's hand and is now walking
Jimmy!
out of
Jimmy!
the office.
Jimmy, no! I'm going.
Maeve,
Maki,
Maeve,
am I
you
going to
just
need a
gotta let him
leash?
do it. No,
And
Maki.
she'll.
Are you sure? Because I'm starting to
tried.
think
No, we've tried. It doesn't work.
I
He always
raised
gets out of
toddlers
it.
better than this.
No, he always
See-
gets out of it. Leashes don't work. We've tried.
She looks at Seraphina, who is clearly about to, nail her to the wall and go, "Oh, look at that. I appear to be being led. Goodbye." And just lets him lead her right out.
Don't
the
be
door.
afraid to come back, darling. I would so love to have a long chat with you.
Seraphina, before we go,
Yes, darling.
is there enough time for me to go get a drink?
Oh, darling, of course. Your staff. You have more than enough time. I do believe Wraith is currently at the bar. Ro is
I'm-
having some company over right now. Or if you own a different type of drink, yes, go right up ahead. Just call any of the dolls down for you, darling.
Lovely. I'm going to do that before we leave.